Now all this is going to be is just tightening this from here to there. So once I get it tightened and stretched, I'll get right back with you. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the outside here real quick. So all I've done is staked the outsides out. Now one thing I did do is let's come over here, and at the very back, as you remember, I originally staked out the two very ends, but I have altered that. And what I have done is I went one peg in. There we go. So originally I staked this peg here, the very end one, but I took that peg out, went one in, and just shoved that underneath there, and I did that on both sides. I think that's going to work a lot better for me. So let's get back up to the front and we'll see what we did up there. So again, when I'm doing this to actually sleep in it, and when I get some more practice, this is actually the very first time that I've ever put this up. So let me open this up for you here real quick. So here we have the opening. Now I can come down to this toggle here and I can pull it back and stick it into the ground to make sure it's secure for the night. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to find a stick to prop this open. Well, we're going to go inside this now, so let's head on in there. There we go. Shut that up. There we go. So as you can see, this is going to be fantastic. Plenty of space for myself or Seth and I. As a matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, it looks like this thing right here could really hold 4 people. And then there's the front of it. As you can see, the fold there, which folds that up. Now, like I said, this is the first time I've done this. It is a little slack in spots, but I mean, this only took me a couple minutes to put together for my very first time. So I don't really foresee any real problems with this. I think this is going to be a decent tent structure for me. Simple to put up, easy to put up, and I think it's going to work great. So let's get out of here and let's see what else we can get into. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you a little bit of what I brought out here with me. This is just a small little cooking kit that I had planned on using, and I say planned on because I am no longer going to use this particular kit today. I'm going to show it to you though, and I'll explain why I'm not using it today. So anyway, I have this cooking pot here. I have this cooker here, and then I have the 3 grates that go in here to create the shelf, which this would sit into. And I have my cup. Now, I will be using my cup today. It does have a lid. I don't think I'm going to need that today. Now, with this system here, I can use wood. I can use this fancy heat from the Dollar Tree. I can use whatever I want. I was going to just use the fancy heat, But again, like I said, I'm not going to use that system today. And the reason I'm not, oh yeah, I also bought out 3 cups of water. This is a Kraft mayonnaise jar, mayo jar. And I'm telling you what, I love these things as containers. I have it marked to 3 cups. I love using this. All right, so now there's 2 cups. So I was watching, always make comments when someone comments on my videos, good, bad, or indifferent. I always try to comment, always try to be nice. I try to be. There was a gentleman who watched a video, and I believe I call it $3 cook kit or something to that effect. Dollar Tree $3 cook kit. I think that's what I called it. Something like that. Anyway, it's recently been getting some more views. And basically all it consists of is these little pop things, pop lids. Pop being pool, I guess I should say pool lids. And I believe I got these off of like tomato soup or something like that. It doesn't really matter. But I got 3 of these pool lids, and you need to keep them like that because that's how we're going to use them. Anyway, got those 3. I have this little stove protector, grate protector thing. A can of Fancy Heat. So this was $1 at the Dollar Tree. This was $1 at the Dollar Tree. And then this dog bowl. Oh wait, oh, look. Never mind, I had 2 of them there. We don't need that one. And a dog bowl. Again, Dollar Tree, $1. Sometimes these can be found in the dog in the dog area, the pet area. Sometimes they can be found with the utensils and things like that. It just depends. I don't know. Anyway, $1, $3 right there. So what you do is you take this and you set it in the bowl right there in the center. Okay, this sits on top in 2 different manners. One like this, so you have that, and that's where you set these in there to create like a little shelf, right? Or secondly, you can take this, turn it upside down, and set it here, and it works as a stove there as well. Now, of course, this here helps, this keeps the air so that you don't have to worry about suffocating the fire. Now, you do tend to need to sometimes clamp these down, and I was using paper clip type things, the little clippy things on here. I don't have any out with me today, but you can use those. I'm also considering, and I think I'm going to do, to make it even simpler for me, I'm just going to drill a couple holes on either side, and then I can clip them using either a carabiner, or I can stick some wire in there and twist it, a bread tie, or whatever I want to hold that down like that. So anyway, this is the system that I'm going to use today, and the reason is somebody had made a comment, and he wasn't being specific to me per se. He was basically saying everybody on YouTube. So anyway, his comment was that he didn't particularly like that I just showed this, that I didn't actually use it. Okay, that was I think that was his upsetness, was the fact that I didn't actually use this during the video. I tried to explain to him that when I made that video, it wasn't to demonstrate the use of it, it was to show how I created it. It wasn't a demonstrational video on the usage of it, it was a video on how to create such an item. I don't think he understood that, and if he did understand it, he just didn't like it, I guess. He did make a comment that everybody on YouTube needs to put more work into their videos. Now, could I put more work into my videos? Absolutely, absolutely. I'm not a perfectionist. I don't do this as a job. This isn't my job. This is my entertainment. This is my medication. This is what I do to calm myself down, to get in touch with nature, with a large N, a capital N, nature, goddess. This is how I would love to live. So I don't do this because it's a job, and I don't look at it that way. Unfortunately, I don't need to get better at my job because it's my entertainment, and I'm okay with that. So anyway, he didn't like it, and I can understand wanting to see it being used. I just wish he would have been a little more polite about it and said, hey, you know, like or dislike the video, regardless, I would like to see you use it so that I could see it being used. You know, I would have preferred that, other than everybody on YouTube needs to be better at their job. Well, everybody could be better. So I went to his page, of course, and of course he's got 0 videos up. He doesn't have any videos up. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I do know, I'm just not going to say it. So anyway, I'm going to use this today. So let's get started. Now, I think I'm going to do it like this here so that I don't have to worry about bumping it with this. I may do it both ways, I don't know. Who knows? I never know what I'm doing, guys. I'll be honest, I don't plan these videos out. I just do what I do. Nothing's ever planned on this channel. I'm telling you, nothing's ever planned. I'll get up. Today I got up and I said, hey, I want to go out to Camp Bravo Yankee. And I'm trying to find that deer skull that I buried. Can't find it. Maybe it's dug up. I don't know. Anyway, I just grabbed a handful of stuff. I knew I wanted to work on the tent, and I knew I wanted to do a little cookout, but I mean, that's as far as planning got with me. So I've had this stuff set up for months. So nice little container. This is a container I got from a Chinese restaurant takeout. I love these things. So I have a spoon. I have 2 cups of cocoa. Woo, smell that, Seth. Yeah, it smells good, doesn't it? I got 2 cups of cocoa. Unfortunately, Seth's not with me today, and I'm not drinking both of them. And I do have a pack of chicken flavored, which is my favorite, chicken flavored ramen noodles. There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna make them. I don't know if I'm gonna eat or drink anything, to be totally honest. But I am gonna start this up, and I'm gonna boil some water just to actually do it. So I'm gonna get this thing here going. I'm gonna readjust the camera, and I'll get right back with you.